Jai and friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the latest news of the day. Nikki Haley, Republican presidential candidate, seasoned politician of the United States of America, has asked a very bitter question, though a very pertinent one. And her question is this, that, with all the problems taking place in Palestine and Palestinians running here and there, people from Gaza running here and there, she wants to know why Muslim countries surrounding Palestine have refused to take any refugees. And this is a question. She's saying that why are you not taking it? And then she points out saying that, Egypt gets $1 billion every year from the United States of America. And Egypt was the first country that said no, no Palestinians. Now, everybody supports Palestine on Twitter. Everybody supports Palestine. When I say everybody, I mean all the Islamic countries. They support Palestine with their heart and soul on Twitter and Facebook, apart from Iran. Iran is the only one who has actually put money, put terrorism, put weapons, finances, everything in the hands of the Hezbollah. They created the Hezbollah, by the way, and also the Hamas. I mean, they have armed the Hamas to their teeth, and they have created the Hezbollah. If you leave aside Iran, today you will find out that all these countries, they have refused to take Palestinians. And Nikki Haley wants to know why. Now, this is my answer to Nikki Haley. Actually, you have to go back to mid-60s, to the time just preceding the Six-Day War. The Six-Day War happened in 1967. And in 1967, in the Six-Day War, 5 countries united and together attacked Israel. This war, as the name suggests, Six-Day War, it lasted for 6 days, after which the results of the war were out and Israel defeated all the countries together. All the countries were defeated and Israel took over their land. It took over their land because that was the intent of those 5 countries when they attacked Israel, because they wanted to take over land. And this happens in war. If tomorrow the Indian army were to attack Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, we'll take over Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. That's how it is. A lot of Palestinians ran away because, when armies move, people generally move helter and skelter. It's any army, conventional army that moves, ladies and gentlemen, it's a fearsome sight. And they ran away. And they were given refuge by the King of Jordan. The King of Jordan is the only, or belongs to the only royal family in the entire Islamic world that traces its lineage directly from Prophet Muhammad. Directly. And it is recognized as such. So, a legendary family, a family that has a lot of respect in the Islamic world because of this factor. So, anyway, coming back to the point, ladies and gentlemen, they gave refuge to hundreds of thousands of Palestinians and they gave them whatever facilities they could. Now, what happened was that Palestinians started making Jordan their home and started doing in Jordan exactly what they had done in Palestine, which means they started putting up roadblocks. They started harassing common Jordanians, beating them up, pulling them out of cars, snatching their money, snatching their watches, snatching their gold, chains, rings, etc. They started kidnapping people for ransom. And they started running a criminal empire there and they started radicalizing the local youth. Now, the king obviously did not like it. But the king said that, okay, they are fellow Muslims, let me try and explain to them. So, the king did have a couple of meetings. That is what history suggests. And the response to the king's overtures, the response that the Palestinians gave was very simple. They tried to sort of enact a coup. They actually tried in many ways to have the king removed. Now, the king got really angry and the king said, I need help to throw out these guys. So, he called up a couple of Muslim countries requesting for help, and one of the countries that took money and agreed to help. They took money, they took a decent amount of money from the King of Jordan, but they agreed to help was Pakistan, and Pakistan sent their army to Jordan. This is 1970. There was a brigadier who was tasked with doing this, and the brigadier did that. He cleaned out all the Palestinians, and people say that between 10 to 25,000 Palestinians were killed by this Pakistani brigadier. That incident is known as Black September. I encourage you to go to Google and take a look at Black September. That brigadier was celebrated as a national hero when he came. He got promotion after promotion. He became the army chief of Pakistan, and one day he became the president of Pakistan. That brigadier's name was Brigadier Ziaul Haq. So when Nikki Haley asks, why don't the people want Palestinians? Perhaps Nikki Haley has not heard of Black September. Perhaps she does not understand that people in the Middle East have very long memories, and they haven't forgotten what the Palestinians did to the King of Jordan, who was otherwise known for gentlemanly conduct. This is what I've read about him. He was known for gentlemanly conduct, and he was a helpful person. But they took advantage of his hospitality, they abused his hospitality, and tried to create a terrorist empire inside Jordan. This is the reason why the Rafah crossing has been blocked. This is the reason why Egypt says that we will not take in any Palestinians. This is why all the neighboring countries, they're supporting Palestine on Twitter. They're supporting Palestine on Facebook. They're supporting Palestine on social media, mainstream media, editorials everywhere. It's Palestine, we are with you, but nobody has given a dollar. None of these oil-rich sheikdoms have written a check and given it to the Palestinians. Nobody has done it. It's all on Twitter, it's all on Facebook, apart from Iran. Coming to Iran, ladies and gentlemen, Iran has said that if Israel invades Gaza, if there is a land invasion or a land-based operation, then the situation will spiral out of control. You know, it will spread to the Middle East. I don't think so. I don't think the Middle East has an appetite for a war. That is my opinion. It's not going to spread. Our own media has been saying, you know, this war will go out of control. Nothing will go out of control. Today I'm saying it on record, nothing will go out of control. There are 2 American aircraft carriers just outside Israel. There are British forces close by. The latest weapons are being given to Israel by the Americans. Why has America stationed its troops there? Because they do not want this war to spread. And this is a warning to everybody who is against Israel, that if you attack Israel while Israel is having a go at the Hamas people, you'll have to deal with the United States of America. And honestly speaking, ladies and gentlemen, nobody wants to deal with the United States of America. With that, I come to the end of today's video. If you like the video, press the like button. I'll be back with you again tomorrow. Till then, Jai Hind.